Hey everybody, Teldo here, and in this video I'm going to cover a matchup against another assassin that I had on my first day of the ladder climb. And I use a very stealth heavy build, just like against summoners, but I use the freezing bomb, and I use a smoke bomb that stealths me here. But let's look at the start of this matchup. I jump into the air, and I get a tap switch on him right away, which allows me to stealth. And this is very important in this matchup. Stealth is very hard to counter for assassins. They don't have many ways to get another assassin out of stealth. They have their poison breath, which is very good. They have their bomb that they can lay on the ground, which is okay because you can avoid it easily. And they have their RB to charge forward after they use the backstep. So, well, I get the first opener. I can spam a little bit of RBF. I jump away because I don't want to get hit by those abilities. I use my 3 to stay in stealth longer, but he counters it. So, well, we both have the same duration of stealth now, pretty much. I try to do something here. I use his poison breath, he gets a tap switch on me, and now he is in the advantage. He used his 3 ability to stay in stealth for longer on me, and I just used my X here, my smoke bomb, to stay in stealth for 10 seconds now. He runs away from me, and I poison him, and I try to get the stealth here on him with my 1 ability. So let's look at this again real quick. I poison him with my X, and I try to use my 1 here, but he counters me just last second, and that prevents me from stealthing for longer. So what I do now, I get a tap switch on him right away though, because I didn't expect it, and I can deal more damage to him. He jumps away, dropped his flower. I don't know, it's not necessarily a mistake, but look at this. I'm about to run out of stealth, and I stun him with my left click. That allows him to use his tap escape here right now, which gives him the advantage again, and he can just deal some damage to me. I spam my X to try and daze him, but it expires, and well, he can combo me here a little bit. I have my tap escape, but he webs me in the air, so I can't use it. And that allows him to re-stealth again. He screws it up and kicks me out of stealth though. Use my tap escape, and well, I can try and I try to get something on him, but he gets me out of stealth. I get a tap switch though, and well, now he doesn't have much to do anything really. I can deal a little bit of damage with my RBF, and he gets a tap switch on me again after my stealth expired, and this is really bad now, but thankfully I got him out with the poison breath. We're both out of chi now. I used my freezing bomb, but I couldn't get him, and now we're just like trying to get some chi back here right now. And I used my decoy, tried to tap switch him after he used his decoy, and now I'm in a pretty bad position. But he does something which allows me to come back here, because he could have just finished me off here. He uses his 3 ability, which stuns me for just a second. That allows me to use my tap escape, which had 1 second cooldown, and I can re-stealth thankfully because of that. And now I can just run towards him, and I got my 1 ability to re-stealth just barely, and I can finish him off. If he wouldn't have done that, if he wouldn't have stunned me there, I would have died. He could have just finished me off super easily. But yeah, that's it. Stuns can sometimes be even bad against another assassin if they have their tap escape, because that allows them to just get the upper hand again with their tap escape. So always be mindful of when to stun your enemies, because sometimes you want to be stunned. So in the next matchup, I jump into the air, I do the same thing again. He doesn't use his counter, I get the first opener again, but he uses his smoke bomb to just stealth here for 10 seconds. And since my stealth only lasts 6 seconds, I'm going to use my stealth with a smoke bomb as well. So I have the upper hand. I get out of stealth after him. I use my X on him, get the poison. I use my 3, and he uses counter again really well. He gets into stealth. We both have the same duration of stealth again, pretty much. And well, that is something super obvious right now. Look at this. We both get out of stealth at the same time. On this range, I can't really do anything. I can only try to like run up to him and tap switch him. Or I can use my X that I hit on him before, and he sees it coming, and he just uses his decoy, and well, he is in an advantage now. Uses 3 ability on me again. I dropped my freezing bomb and tried to use it here, but he just stun locks me, and I wait too long. I should have just used my tap escape earlier. Use it now, deal a little bit of damage. He just used his counter, jumped away, used his poison. I used my C to prevent taking any damage. Used my X right away, but he tap switched it, tap escaped it, sorry. And he is comboing me here a little bit. Webs me on the ground here, don't have my tap escape, and well, that is very unfortunate. Sometimes it bugs around that the icon shows that you could lay down the flower, but in reality he had the flower up already, so he used his flower, teleported away, and he couldn't continue the combo. I didn't have any escapes. We both get the tap switch at the same time. Thankfully I had the upper hand here, and I can re-stealth with my 1 in stealth, and I can deal so much damage to him right now. He doesn't have much, but here again, actually, let's look at this. I want to use my left click to stun him here again, because he didn't have a tap escape up, but he uses his counter, and well, now he is in stealth again, which was a mistake. But Since I hit my axe on him beforehand, I can just keep spamming it because his stealth is about to expire, and I'm gonna immediately jump behind him and daze him, which I'm gonna do here in just a second. Here we go. I try to knock him up, but he rolls out, stuns me, knocks me into the air. I use my tap escape, but he manages to stealth right beforehand, so we both have roughly the same counter again. I try to use my 3 on him immediately, but our stealth runs out, and here, that's really important. You see he has this counter animation going right now. That means he doesn't have anything if I want to tap switch him. He can only use his backstab to jump away, and that's really hard to do. So what I do now, I use my own decoy running towards him, which protects me against his tap switch, and then I cancel it, use my tap switch, but he saw it coming, used his tap switch while I had it up, and we both did it kind of at the same time. I got lucky though, and I got the switch at the better timing. I get the stealth, he gets me out immediately with poison though, use my C ability. Managed to freeze him though, finally. I should have used the freeze way earlier. But anyway, here I think I have my normal smoke bomb to get chi back, and I just use it instead of using my 1 to restealth, and he uses his afterwards, so I just wasted a cooldown, and he gets out of stealth a little bit later than me. I jump away, he hits his axe on me, but just same deal again here. I don't really have, he doesn't really have anything that he can do on this range except for tap switching or using his axe on me, so I use my decoy, I see it coming, and I manage to stealth, which allows me to get the upper hand here again. Managed to use my 3 ability to follow him after he used his flower, and now I can just finish him off. And yeah, that's it. That's the matchup. Assassin versus Assassin. You stay in stealth most of the time. You use your RBF. If your opponent doesn't have a tap escape anymore, you can combo him. But it's not really necessary. You can also just keep hitting him out of stealth, because there isn't much he can do about it. The only thing you have to watch out for is those abilities that he can throw at you to get you out of stealth. And he doesn't have many. If you keep track of them, you should be fine. And you just have to win a few mind games. Anyway, I really hope the video was helpful to you. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!